All right, so I want to introduce a very special person in my life and in the lives of many of you who are a part of Isogenics. Her name is Katie Neubaum, and she happens to be my sister. Katie is a professional singer. She's a mother of 3. She used to serve in military intelligence. And when they told me that she was in charge of our secrets, I was like, really? Secrets? All right, so I'd like to welcome to the stage Katie Neubaum. She's going to talk about getting fit, changing your life, and what this has done for her. It's quite amazing.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to South Carolina. This is my home. I was raised here, and I just love it. And I'm really, really grateful to be a part of such an outstanding company. I love the people that I get to work with. And most of all, I love these products. So if it's okay with you, I'm going to tell you my story. About 3 years ago, I don't know if my picture's, it'll be there in a minute. Stand by. And you know, on Facebook, you probably have seen my picture. But 3 years ago, I was really, really big and very uncomfortable in my skin. I think I was pushing like a size 22, and I was extremely tired. And with 3 young children, that's not a good combination, you know? And I had been in the military, like Ken said, and I'd been an athlete my whole life, so this was really a bad, uncomfortable place for me to be. So Jennifer Trinkner and I used to work out at the firm, and I used to see her cute little self up there in the front. And so I knew her, and I knew that she had a great competitive attitude, and I knew that she worked hard, but I didn't want to hear anything from her mouth about losing weight, right? Bikini model, and I'm like, you know, 2-ton Tilly, not wanting to take advice. So I really just, she introduced it to me, and I talked to her for about 4 months, and then I decided when she said 2 things. The first thing was, she said, you know, Katie, it's not like those other diets that you've tried. Isogenics is actually not a diet. It's going to help your body become balanced, and you're going to have more energy. And the real thing this thing that she said that sealed the deal for me was, it has a 100% money back guarantee. And we were broke. I was a voice and piano teacher making maybe $2,000 a month. My husband, I don't know what he was making, but it wasn't enough. And so I felt guilty about using our grocery budget to get the Isogenics in my system. But the 100% money back, I said, well, I'll try it, and I'll send it back if it doesn't work. So within those first few days, I got the products in my body, and I felt like if I'm going to do this and I'm going to take money out of my grocery budget, my family budget, I'm going to make this thing work. And I am not going to do it halfway. I'm going to go all the way. We're going to, 100%. And by day 5 or 6, I just started to have this vibrant energy. After my first couple of cleanse days, I remember making the post about feeling like I had Wonder Woman superpowers. And my children, they used to call me Squidward because I would nap all the time. And it was really great to finally feel like running and playing and spending time with my kids and not wanting to just take that nap. Every time my husband would come home, I would just, moms are tired anyway, but I was like really tired. So this changed the quality of my life, and I was able to release over those next few months 83 pounds of totally awesome experience. And the way, as you know, it stays off with Isogenics, so that's a cool bonus. But I will tell you this, for those of you that are either still struggling with your weight and you haven't made a decision or you haven't made that commitment, a sad part, and Ken knows this, there's this place in my kitchen that is between the refrigerator and the cabinet. And I was so big that I had to kind of squish myself into it, but that was my hiding place. It's kind of sad. But I would squish myself into that place, and I would eat things like Oreos and Doritos and soda. And I remember that I wasn't going to fit in that hole anymore. And that was right before I gave all of my smaller clothes away. I had given up. So if you have that feeling, even if you've been on the program and you're in that place, just know that this is a solution and it will work. And you can commit to yourself and be free of that pain. That was painful for me. My children, I remember when I started to shrink, my little boy said, "Wow, Mom, I can touch my fingers behind your back." And that was cool for me. So I'm really grateful for these products. Now the next, is there a little clicker thing, or should I just? Okay. Aha. So then I became a product of the product, which was totally rocking. Wherever I went, people knew how big I was, and so people were just asking, and you get that ice aglow, and products started selling like crazy. And at this point, I didn't really know a lot about the business, but I definitely needed the money, so I was welcoming the enrollments, and I liked helping people, and I knew what it had done for me. So it was an excellent place to be, where I could make a couple of extra $100 a week. It turned into paying my car and house, and just feeling like this could really be a solution. And then I attended an event. And this is really where everything shifted. I kept hearing, and I don't know if you're a part of Isogenics, people are talking about finding your why. Create a vision board. Figure out why you're doing Isogenics. But what I was thinking is, of course I'm doing it to look my best and to help other people. And the motto of the company, to help others become physically and financially free. So I thought that was my why. Well, we went to this ICU, and this is why events are so important. And Kyle and Crash did this exercise with us where we listed off 5 things that we really wanted to do in our life, 5 people that we admired, 5 places we wanted to go, 5 things we would like to possess. I don't remember the order. But we went through that exercise, and then he made us mark them off. And I got down to 2 things. But before he allowed us to mark them off, he said, and I'm telling you this because I'm going to encourage you to do this exercise on your own. He said, this why must be so important to you, not to just your children or your husband or your friends. It has to be something that you are passionate about, that you want it so bad. You want it as bad as your next breath. And I'm thinking, gosh, well, on my list I had a 5-carat diamond ring and a Cadillac and all these things. And I'm thinking, well, I really love those things. But the 2 things that were left was giving my children an amazing education and being on the stages around the world, singing and speaking and inspiring the masses. And when I was choosing between those 2 things, I knew that if I was financially free, my children would have a good education. And how wonderful and beautiful for them to be able to travel the world with me and have that cultural education. So as soon as I made that decision and I knew that I was passionate, and that was for me, like Kyle said, it has to be for you, it was game on. So that next, actually on the lunch break there, I went and I enrolled 4 people while everyone else was eating, because I knew what my why was now. I was going to tell people, you got to get on this step. It's amazing. You're going to feel so great. It gives you a confidence. It gives you a new perspective of why you're doing what you're doing. I don't know much about being a physical trainer or a medical professional. So being a coach with helping people feel better, I just knew my story. I knew it worked, and I knew that people that I had introduced worked. That's not necessarily my passion, it's my vehicle. So decide what it is that you want that lights your fire, and then your business will ablaze. Within the next 7 months, I was in that category where I don't know if it's the next slide or not, but I created that vision now. I knew what my why was. I knew I could have and do and be anything that I wanted to. And the money was coming in. And then I established my company, Find Your Greatness, because inside of each and every one of us, that even if it was that little tiny flicker that I had left as I stuffed myself in my hiding place and I ate cookies, there was that thing in there. And everybody has that thing. It's our greatness. It's not an award. It's not a title. It's not an education. It came with you to this earth. Whatever your belief is, doesn't matter. It's there. So I wanted to help others find their greatness. And what happened after that is, along with building this fabulous isogenics business, I put it out there into the universe that I wanted to do the singing and speaking and be on the stages. And now I'm doing that. I just returned 3 days ago, actually, from Thailand, where I was in a musical contract, and I was singing and I was speaking and I was experiencing something that I never thought I would be able to do. And it is true. I counted 5 people in 2 weeks that were overweight. So whatever they're doing over there is working. They do walk a lot, and it is over 100 degrees. So I probably shed another 3 pounds in Thailand. But absolutely anything is possible. And I'm not going to take the time to play this video because we're running close on time today as we're getting all this wonderful information in. But I want to encourage you. If you're struggling with working out or walking or taking initiative in your life, just Google motivational videos. And Les Brown will come on, other motivational speakers will come on, and you will have that thing that you don't want to stop. It pushes you. The music drives you. That's why I love singing. When I do my keynote speaking engagements, I use the music to really tie in the emotions, because it doesn't matter what language you speak. Everybody feels that music. When the DJ puts the music on and we're dancing, you feel that beat. It brings everybody together. So that's why it works. And those motivational videos are life-changing. And I love this picture too. Like, I think it was Travis was talking about the power of 5. You want to affiliate yourself with people that light your fire, that inspire you, not the people that take anything away from you, but you want to have, and they don't have to be necessarily better than you, but you want to spend your time with people that are goal-seeking and they're going forward so that you're able to continue on that good path. Release the people and things that no longer serve you, and I promise you that things will start to progress much quicker in your business and in your life. So I received this, and I think I knew I was getting to that point where I was making 6 figures, but this came from Jim and Kathy Coover, and it really is exciting. And I will tell you that when I came into the business, as you know, I came in as a broken spirit with a huge, out-of-shape body. So to be able to achieve that, knowing that it was through inspiring other people to take charge of their health, to also become physically and financially free. And I hear a lot of you that are in this industry with me. It's so rewarding. There's really not a greater gift that you can give to others than to help them feel better than they've ever felt before, and to make an income that can really change the quality of their life. I'm not broke anymore. I'm not fat anymore. I'm not tired anymore. I feel like a brand new person. I love my life. I love the people that I'm affiliated with. I love my family. I love, love, love this company. And I really do. I thank Jennifer every day. Every day when I pray, she's in the prayer. And do take time for yourself, with quiet time, with meditation, with reflecting on beautiful you. Take time for personal growth. It's probably the most important part of what I did was learn to love myself. That was hard. That was really hard because it took a long time to stop seeing the fat girl. It didn't matter how much weight I lost, I was still fat in my head. So you have to be willing to take time for personal growth so that you know this, you've heard this before, but it's very true. How can you expect anyone else to love you or follow you or believe in you if you do not love and believe in yourself? So start there. Start your morning every single day. I have the 5 a.m. club if you want to, jump in and really be aggressive. But that 5 a.m. time is a great time to communicate with yourself and with the universe and just really tune in to your personal greatness.